Well, I'm joined now from Cairo by Rachma, whose powerful message has gone viral online. Rachma, thank you very much indeed for joining me. We've got a slight delay in the connection between us.
I'm not going to waste my time talking about the report with Clarissa because this takes away from the point. You mentioned before there was a deadlock in the debate. There's no deadlock in the debate. There is terror in the debate. You are unable to debate with Israel because what's happened so far is we're witnessing the sick relationship between the United States and Israel, where basically the United States has given a permission for Israel to have genocide on ground. And what's happened is we're seeing no one can say no to Israel. The United Nations isn't able to say no to Israel without repercussions. Media figures aren't able to say no to Israel without repercussions. So what ends up happening is that you're basically raising a spoiled brat you're unable to say no to that has now grown up to be a sociopath. And they're also looking at unfair coverage. The reason this video has gone so viral, one, it's alarming that it's gone so viral because what should be going viral is the footage that we are witnessing out of Palestine, out of the occupied territories, of children being massacred. It's not a war. A war assumes that both parties are on equal footing. Danger in you starting an interview asking me to condemn Hamas, then pours into Israel's blind defense of its own state, which ends up killing over 5,000 Palestinians, over 700 dead. And going back to the report that you were discussing at the beginning with the CNN reporter, the issue with that is everything is always taken out of context. And this is the issue we have with Western media. Had the journalist been there on ground with the volunteers that night, as for example I was, she would have listened to the bombardment of Israeli bombs that start from 2:30 a.m. and do not stop. If you occupy a people, if women in labor are having to give birth at checkpoints, if you're having people imprisoned, if you're having this merciless bombardment of Palestinians, you are going to breed Hamas. It starts with the stronger party.
Rachma, I've given you a long amount of time.
And this is
today.
why the jargon is dangerous.
Okay, I hear you. And I respect your right to your opinions. And I've given you the platform to air them. And I appreciate you coming on the program.
Call for
Thank you very much.
ceasefire then.
That's not my job. My job is to try and interview people at the center of this. You may not like that, but it is. But I appreciate you coming on the program. Thank you.
Interviews, sure.
It wasn't sensational. It wasn't. But thank you very much.